Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my first video with commentary in a long time. The new mic, I found some settings. It's up pretty loud, and I can hear myself talking. You guys can hear me, but you can't hear me talking to myself. I'm doing a music video today, and the song I'm doing is called, drumroll please, Sverital Grenrir. This is a song I'm really proud of, and you can see this is what it looks like right here. It was in my most recent video, which was an orchestral variant of this. And I'm giving this treatment, I'm giving it the symphonic treatment by symphonizing it, slowly going in with the piano now. This is the orchestra and the other part of it. In case you're wondering, the song sounds like this. That's Sverital Grenrir. It's a really intense, scary song. You can probably see by the subtitle it says scary and haunting Vauran and Orchestral music in A-flat major. Vauran, that's one of the planets in my game, the Reditron system. Orchestral, that's actually the new name of the planet. The former name of the gas giant was Grenrir. And if you read the description, you probably saw that the definition for Sverital in what I made my made-up language for the Night Stalkers, it was it said that it means like haunting and uneasy and that sort of thing. I didn't read it, but yeah. Anyways, I'll be back once I have MuseScore set up. I mean, it's already open, but yeah. Alright, so anyways, here we are, my main setup. You can say put my other display capture right here, so this is what is right here, so if you see me doing something, you can relate back to this. Here we are in MuseScore. This is where I do the work. I'm gonna go ahead and open these guys up. The piano solo is what this is. I didn't use any grace notes, but I did use triplets, which are found right here. And yeah, for the most part, I just have these open. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So it starts on a mezzo piano. Starts on a mezzo piano with a D flat in the basses. In case you don't know, what you see here, this is actually an octave lower than the cello right here. This is actually the actual bass clef line. So what you're looking at, well, it may look like it's right here, it's actually down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. And then what's actually happening here, and then down to a and down to a double P right here for the really soft, and then add the notes for the treble clef. And they have a tremolo right here, so open that. And a crescendo. And then it's chorded here at the mezzo piano. Adding the accidentals. That's the first 3 bars. You can see, put all that together, this is what it sounds like. In case you guys are wondering, the way I got the chord I wanted was, I was just playing around with a little app on my phone known as GarageBand, which looks like this. And while playing around with that, I come up with this creepy chord. And so I knew I just had to put that in one of my songs. So I did. And I got this. And I'm gonna go ahead and put doing a roll with the dissonant interval. I'm gonna do the bass interval right here. Going up to a... It's gonna be on a forte when I get there, so... Then go in A and B natural and a G sharp. And the flats. And then G natural. F sharp. A natural, and D natural, followed by D and A flat, and an F natural. The wrong note. Go ahead and multi-select that, and then add the forte dynamic right here. We're going to come in with half notes. It'd be nice if we wouldn't jump all over the place. Yeah, which I know it's going to. Go scroll up each and every time. Something you probably saw in the video is that I had these in parentheses. The way I do that is I just multi-select these, and then come over here, and then donk. There you go. I'm just going to put this at a fortissimo right here. And then let's listen to it, and I want to know what it sounds like. like the way the low notes sound. Let's do this with the piano that I have, the keyboard. Just to make it easier for me. I like the way the low notes sound. They sound really good. Come up an octave and then add in these flats. One thing you can probably see right here is that it does have the parentheses. And starting on these D naturals by my A and half notes. And goes down to a forte. No. Leave it at the. Gonna leave it at the. You know what? No, yeah, it will be a forte. Something you may not know is that when you put the dynamic sound on a great stave like the piano, it's gonna apply to everything. It's gonna apply to both staves, regardless of what you do. I don't know why I didn't put parentheses on these D flats, whatever. It doesn't matter anyways. Don't want that dissonant interval. Then a B natural. And followed by a B flat. Then an A natural. Quickly followed by A flat. G flat, and F flat. Oh. I'm gonna just put that there for fun. And then these guys are an octave apart. Got that. Now I gotta put in the treble line. And then, which that starts with a G as the high note. Starts with a G on the high note, E flat, C, and G. And then just a big cluster of accidentals. I know they're called accidentals, that's just the musical term for them. C flat. And G flat. Put all three of them in parentheses. Come in with the F, and it's jumping me. D natural. B flat. F. Not sharp. E natural, D flat, A natural, E natural, and then I just let this slide purposefully, whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyways. It sharks my thing all over the place. here's the original chord that I came up with. You can see that would be this guy right here. That would be this chord. Then come in with the half notes. A natural, E natural, A natural, and then it comes in with flats, the very next note. Just so you know, when I am writing this, it's gonna follow I'm gonna follow one line because of how complex the notes are. And with this, which is a space, I'm gonna incorporate one line from each instrument. So viola, they have a G, that would be this G right here, followed by violin, followed by seconds B flat, and then E flat. G flat. F flat. G natural. It's really confusing. G flat, oh my god. And the curse of the jumping camera. And then that's an E flat. And above that, we have a C flat. An A. Violins have a C flat, an E flat, and the same chord. Don't tell me I just made a mistake. I think I did. What am I doing wrong? This goes supposed to be back here. I think I pushed something back a little far. 1 second. One second. Fixed it. It was a problem in the bass line. I accidentally forgot a measure of F naturals. That makes me so mad. There we go. Now we can listen to what it sounds like. Page. I'm gonna do the dynamic of whichever line has the melody. Whichever line has the melody gets the dynamic. For this would be a separation like this. Kudos to any pianists out there who think they can play this. This line is basically impossible. Yeah, I'm doing the higher line. I'm doing the first violin line for this. C sharp, A flat, E, C sharp, A flat's in dynamic, parentheses. Screw that. And that would sound like this. Again, kudos to any pianists out there who think you can actually play this. I don't think so. The ending is probably one of the hardest things to actually write because you have to put in so many triplets. Measure 23. There are 160 bars in this song. With a meter of 4/4. In case you don't know, the meter is another way to say the time signature. Then coming on a B flat right here. Now both lines are playing the same dynamic. This line is turned into the melody. This is one of the lines you heard in the video. The part I showed you in the video, though, personally, that's my favorite part of the song. Because it just sounds really good. Oh yeah, right here. This would normally contain copyright info, but for me, I just put in the copyright date, the date that I hit the new score button on the original copy. So that would correspond to the time when I hit the new score button for this guy right here, the orchestral version. That would correspond to that. And add in the treble line. It would be nice if you would not jerk my camera. G flat. In case you don't know, there's only 12 notes in a piano octave. The white keys are what represent the naturals. The black keys are what represent sharps or flats, but in the context of this song, they're the flats. So you would normally play yes, you would play a natural note like this. Oh, I need to have it selected. You would play a natural note like this. That's B natural. In the case here where there's a B flat, you play it like this. So, black keys represent sharps and flats depending on context. Now I want to know what this part sounds like. I'm going to start here. Measure 26 is where I am now, or bar 26 depending on how you want to say it. keys as an accidental. Well, except for the G. Yeah, there's no G flat in the key signature, so yeah. And the way to actually get a G flat would be to add a accidental on the note G. And I have an A flat right here. I'm adding the accidentals because you can see in the score that they're in parentheses. Then go here, shift select, parentheses, there you go. And this is a really confusing part right here. I'm just going to follow one line. I'm just going to follow the cello line right here. Because it's really confusing. If you're a pianist and you think you can actually play this, let me know. But I'm going to tell you it's hard. A natural. There we go, that's this part down. It keeps going down here. It's a lot of work. Being a composer takes a lot of work, guys. I'm gonna add the double stop here. I don't care anymore. This really isn't meant to be playable. It's more so meant to be as a little side project. Holy cow! Oh, good luck playing this to anyone out there who thinks they can. And now it's following just one line, because it's now going with the cellos. Now it's back to double stops. This is so confusing even for me. This is so confusing. Oh, lordy. Oh, what have I done? Yeah. I wouldn't recommend trying to come up with a song as good as this right away if you start composing, because, like, what you see me doing right here, this is after a year of experience of actually composing music. I've been doing this since last May. I've been doing this since May. Ow. Headache. I've been doing this since May 2022. 3. I can't talk, can I? I'm just gonna follow the cello line. I'm not even gonna try to copy that down. I'm not even gonna try to combine these. reasoning, it's way too complex. Ah. And so that will create a full thing that sounds like this. That will create a line that would sound like this. Partially complete. Oh my goodness. That is a lot. On the bottom line of the second set of pages right here. D and B. In case you don't know about the rule of accidentals, whenever you put an accidental down, it applies for the entire bar until the bar line. When you hit the next measure, the accidental cancels out. Really what an accidental is it's meant to apply a different sound to what's in the key signature. If you're playing in C major though, and you want to play a black key, you have to add an accidental for whatever note you want to play a black key. Because in C major, as visible right here, there are no accidentals. And scrolling down to the next page. Yeah, in the video, when you saw the song advancing based on how it was flowing, yeah, that was actually me scrolling. It wasn't doing it automatically like MuseScore does. That was me doing the entire thing. I had MuseScore open to get the audio, but I was not. But since you weren't looking at the actual software itself, I had to do a different way. Alright, now I can bring back the double stop. I'm forgetting something important. F flat, A flat. Got that right there, and then again, whichever line gets the melody has the dynamic marking. And this would be a E flat here, accent, staccato, create that. And grab the, oh my goodness, G, E flat, B flat, E flat, B flat, F. And then staccatos here. I can add double stops here because it's not that complex. No A flats allowed in that sequence, as set by my score. I'm gonna get to listen to the entire thing, so this is what it sounds like now. And another 3-bar sequence. I play with the staccato, E flat. Bum bum ba dun. Kind of getting disoriented. Oh, I've been recording for 36 minutes. Add a half rest, because it rests for that. What I usually do when I'm writing is I changed my method. Monstrous Beast, I'm gonna finish that alone, and I'll give you the video there. Using my old strategy, see how well that can turn out compared to my new one, which is write the entire thing at once, but go in sections. So I do still start at the bottom. Well, I start with the melody, then I have the bass line. That's how I got songs to sound like they do. My more recent ones, anyway. And the way that works is I start with the melody, write whichever part has the melody, doesn't matter. Whichever line has the melody gets written first, then I add the bass line, then dynamics along with it to make it sound like it should, and then boom, so you get that, and then once I'm done with a segment, then I move on to the next. And that's how this song is structured, and that's how I got Sverital Grenrir structure. Well, it may sound complex, it actually works out better. I started doing that on Fragile Night Stalker. I started my new strategy on Fragile Night Stalker and relayed it over. Got Rentron's Final Hours, which I'm probably going to remix that sometime soon, but I don't know. I forgot the parentheses right here. I'm gonna remix Rentron's Final Hour sometime soon to make it sound a lot better. And some parts get fleshed out. Now the parts that are already in Galaxy's Edge are just gonna remain. Those will be the parts you hear. So I'm gonna include the same instrument stuff for those parts. Well, yes, I will fix those parts up. The parts you hear in game, those are going to remain. The full Rentron's Final Hours will be what you hear. The new one will be what you hear as the soundtrack, even though it won't be the full thing. It was funny, since Rentron's Final Hours was a whole 20 minutes long, I just used that song a lot for experimentation. Something wrong. I just used it a lot for experimentation. Yeah, I want to get a main melody. The main melody was this. It was that. That was the main melody. Yeah, sorry I'm really quiet. I just trying to concentrate. natural. I don't want to drag this video out, so when I get to the end of the next panel, I'm gonna stop and call quitting time. As I get to the end of this panel right here, I'm gonna quit because it's starting to drag out a little bit. I don't know what you do if you see a slur on a piano. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. And I'm following the bass because that's what it's showing. G sharp. Flat. So now I just gotta put in the line here. It's fairly simple for the violins, I see. This looks like a slow portion of Moonlight Sonata. The quarter notes on the upper side. Okay, I'm gonna call quitting time. Just wanna get a quick listen to this, then we'll end. Got the entire first page done, almost done with the second. Have all these empty bars left. This is what it looks like. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and close these. And start here. Hold on a minute, one thing I want to do. System text, right here. I'm gonna pull them right there. And place it next to the dynamic. Bold it, and then haunted. So that's what this is. I'm gonna push it down a little so I can make space for it here. Line it up, and there you go. Got the thing, and then, yeah, there you go. Now, for some reason, it doesn't apply to the part scores. Doesn't apply to the part scores, only the conductor. did. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.